Let me introduce myself. Hey, my name is Tasha, but I go by Sarita Bonita. And I'm just a young girl that see life in a different pair of eyes. Where I still believe in love. I still believe in, just the greatness in life, even through the struggles. And I'm just here to help you see the same thing. So I hope you enjoy.
Trying to stay afloat ain't always easy. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Isha T on the Isha T podcast show, and I'm back with another message. Hey, family. Grand Rise and Shine. What's up, Bookie? What's up, Bookie Bird? Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. First off, what I said in the beginning is, like, always trying to stay afloat isn't always easy. You get what I'm saying? I don't know why I just heard from the underdog. I don't know why I just heard that, but it ain't always easy. My bad. You gonna keep on hearing me sniff because I do. I woke up this morning feeling horrible shit. Okay, feeling like I'm trying to get sick and shit. But I know I still gotta get content out. Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Being a content creator or being a podcaster, whatever you are, it's cool, but it's not for the weak. I'm gonna tell you like that. It's not for the weak, book. If you the type that you give up easily, or you like to quit when things don't go right, go your way or the way you want it ain't gonna work out for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this because there's gonna be a lot of days, especially if you think you getting into something, thinking you gonna just be, oh, you just waiting. You wanna, you okay? You banking on motivation for it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say I'm ready to quit or nothing, but I ain't gonna lie. I be needing breaks, and I be seeing people take breaks, but it's just like you gotta think about it. When you're a full blown content creator, it's not always easy that way. I can make ways possible for that, but I procrastinate a lot due to me having so much weight on my shoulders, y'all. Like I told y'all, I done got into like I'm thinking about getting into yoga, but I ain't got into getting massage therapy and shit like that. I've been taking like kind of like therapy class, but it's like life coach. You get what I'm saying? Because I realize that I can only do so much on my own, and it's cool being independent. But baby, the independent shit, like overly independent, is a trauma response. Now, of course, I know not to be too gullible, and and I also know not to bite off too much more than I could chew. But it's just like some seasons you can handle certain things, and some seasons some stuff fade away. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we just need a break to see, to get us back in that motion, right? Friend, I ain't gonna lie. I be stressed out sometimes because I don't really know how to chill for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to be for real. And it just like, oh my bad, y'all. I had got some messages coming in on my phone. They some old messages though. You turn the phone off and you turn it back on. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Because I don't really know how to be for real. You get what I'm saying? I just to just like being, not working and stuff like that. I look at it like laziness. And I try to show much as gratitude as I can, you know what I'm saying? But right now, like like y'all know, if you new here, I'm on a healing journey. You know what I'm saying? Where I do suffer with my ego a lot. You know what I'm saying? Where I battle with my ego a lot. And friend, I have a lot of battles that I face. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be too prideful to share what I battle with. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I'm not a type of person that like to put out my business on social media. I face a lot of adversity head on. You know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. And it's not just because like a shame, but I'm gonna battle with it too. And I'm gonna tell you why. And this I feel like a lot of us. And I'm not gonna just try to I just like to say a lot of us because it's just the way I talk, y'all. But if it's not your story, it's cool too. And it's because of whatever our upbringing is. You get what I'm saying? Well, we don't forgive ourselves. And I'm gonna tell you something. You might have to practice forgiving yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? I realized when I started being soft with myself, and I realized because tough love can only get you so far. People are like when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep when I'm dead." I don't want to be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a type of person where I'm chasing a bag all the time. Cause anything you chase, it run away from you. It run away from you, friend. But I'm just getting to that point in life where I'm genuinely tired of holding on to things that's burden me. I'm genuinely tired of going through this, like, being prideful and being ashamed of certain things that I cannot change. That right there keep us away from our authentic self and living in our truth. When you walking around shame or things that's just out of your control, when you shaming your past, when you shaming your pain, when you ashamed of your problems, when you ashamed of your flaws, friend, well, that's not what we here for. You got so many people out here that's bold and living themselves, and look how free they are. Even though people be want to put them in a box and want to put a shell on them, they don't allow people to do that. Okay, friend, your body already know what to do to heal itself. You get what I'm saying? Your soul know where to go to too in order to heal. So with that being said, a lot of the reason why life be a little more difficult and a little more hard is because we fight against a lot of stuff. Now I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I be so discombobulated when it comes to my podcast channel a lot is because I don't be having nothing to talk about all the time. I do, but it's so crazy. I can get on other places and have like late night conversations and like on TikTok and stuff like that. But when it comes to my YouTube and my podcast, I don't always have nothing to talk about. You get what I'm saying? And some days I just don't be feel like it. I don't be feel They make me feel like I'm not being authentic when I gotta search. But it's so crazy because I be having so much on my mind, you know, that I be want to talk about, and I just don't be knowing what direction I be really want to go for real. And maybe this my fault. Maybe this why too. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna always know the answers, friend. You're not gonna always be motivated. And I try to tell y'all that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I be wanting you to know. I be trying to really deal genuinely put people up on game. You get what I'm saying? Because I wish I had that. And I didn't, but it's all good. It's all cool and dandy because one thing about the divine gonna show up for you if you really want something. You get what I'm saying? But you gotta be in order. You gotta be order. You gotta be able to keep going. It's like every time I try to come up with a schedule over here, I feel it sometimes. Like I be want to take a break from my morning show more until I actually, be able to be energized enough to and have enough knowledge. I mean, not even knowledge, just have enough what I want to talk about. Because sometimes I randomly have a lot to talk about, and sometimes I don't. This is whatever season I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I don't like is not being consistent. So that's why if I can't be consistent with it, I'd rather take a break on it until I'm able to be consistent on it. You know what I'm saying? See, and I had moved my podcast videos to every other week instead of every week because I was feeling it there too, trying to do so much on my own. Because some seasons you be at one position, and next season you might be working on something else. You get what I'm saying? Every season you ain't gonna be doing the same stuff, friend. You see what I'm saying? My schedule got a little more busier. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get mad at God or question God for giving me a plate full when I ask to eat. You know when they say that they're saying I ask to eat. You get what I'm saying? I just gotta see what's buried in me and what's not. And friend, like I had a friend girl tell me, she said every 2 months I do a check in my life and I see what's serving me and what's not serving me. And that's why I need to start doing more. And it go from people, places, and things what I need to take a break on, what is draining my battery, my energetic battery, because you need energy to stay afloat sometimes, friend. You get what I'm saying? Like I've been telling y'all a lot of times I be drained and I be trying to find reasons. I be trying to find what's really draining me. And trying to stay on a routine and trying to stay on the schedule is what really draining me too. And holding on to, like, I feel like some of the stuff that I be holding on to, like an old way of living. I done changed a lot, friend. And I'm not saying that for, just for your reinsurance or nothing. But it's just like, but I don't allow myself to show it like I normally would, like I supposed to. You know what I'm saying? As in, I'm growing. I'm aging, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a little girl anymore. I'm growing up. And I can't keep on holding on to a certain thought process, a certain type of mindset, a certain type of way of living. It's like I'm slowly but surely outgrowing it. And I'm really just ready to allow myself to grow. And it's like every season I outgrow a lot and a lot of different things. And I'm going to say even baby steps better than no steps. And I'm going to tell you something, friend. I be having a lot of trials and tribulations. And I get tired of being in victim mode. But even the victim mode is really on me. Even if I am the victim in the moment. I get so tired of trials and tribulations. I ain't going to lie to you. I get so tired of just like, spiritual awakenings and all of that. Because I be having a lot of roadblocks sometimes. A lot of spiritual awakenings be happening out of nowhere. And then boom, now you got these brain farts. You get what I'm saying? You don't know if you're going to come and you have any identity crisis. Because you are going through awakenings. You get what I'm saying? Like, you going through awakening. So you don't really, it's so crazy. Because every time I got a podcast coming up with a certain topic, I end up having another thing that's coming with another topic. That's crazy to me because I got a podcast dropping this weekend, and it's life after the heartbreak. I mean, like not like life after heartbreak, life after spiritual awakening. I want to one day do that life after a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? When I say heartbreak, it ain't even just in love. You know what I'm saying? Like I got like one thing about it, two things I do know. This is my life, y'all, and this is my journey. So it ain't no right or wrong way of telling my story. You get what I'm saying? But my story gonna have to be told one way or not, like one way or another in life. You get what I'm saying? No matter how proud I am to tell my story or how long I may take it, because a lot of reasons why it's taking me so, like, a lot of reasons why I feel like I be holding on to things because I haven't told my story. You get what I'm saying? I'm really tired of it because I feel like I'm tired of the same story or I'm tired of the same loop. I'm tired of being on the hamster wheel in life. You know what I'm saying? I done cut off a lot of things in life. Yeah, I didn't even bought a juicer. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to just take my health serious. It ain't even trying to fit in. I'm just tired of not going so hard for me like I go for other people. You know what I'm saying? Those days are over. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of going hard for other people. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of going hard for other people. Like, I don't really, especially the ones that don't go hard for you. And then you have to say something for people to go hard for you. Like, that's just not genuine to me. And right now, I just want to relax. And relax my mind, friend. You get what I'm saying? I just want to relax and rewind my mind. You get what I'm saying? Because some seasons, that's all we need is rest. Chill. Don't overdo. You get what I'm saying? Don't overwork. I had to learn, I told you I'm learning the hard way not to chase, but attract. And it's not always easy when you suffer from a scarcity mindset. When you all you know is to get out the mud. When you come from poverty, when you come from the hood, you know what I'm saying. Even though a lot of people could have had it way worse than me. I wasn't hungry. I still, had somewhere to stay, even if it wasn't as nice as other people. I still was blessed with a mother. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed with food on my on the table. I was blessed with clothes on my back. You know what I'm saying? And I just be want to get back to the days where I really appreciate the small things. And I started back looking at the things that the good things life bring, and not my problems. Life can be a little hard sometimes, friend. And that's why I'm here. That's why I got a platform. That's why I make my platforms. I'm not here to remind you that life is shitty. I just tell you the real, I just go tell you my experiences with life. But I'm really here to tell you that you're not alone. And if you're a girl like me that's tired of pain being they story, then you at the right place. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to laugh at somebody that's going through it, going through trials and tribulations, until it's you. You get what I'm saying? Until it's you. Until it's you. Friend, I just need to figure out who am I as a person. Because when you start shedding skin, when you start going through the awakenings and stuff like that, you changing. You start changing, friend. Even if it's on the internal level, like if it's in the inside and not just on the outside. Baby steps better than no steps, friend. And we got to learn that baby steps is better than no steps, because sometimes I catch myself being too hard on myself. I don't just know. I like, and if I got to take a break on something, if I got to find, things, find out what's really draining me in life, just to continue having God working in my life, I'm okay with it. It's some months, y'all, some seasons where I don't know where the hell my life going. All I do is walk the unknown. And I know a lot of y'all might be afraid of the unknown, but every day is the unknown. Every day we live is the unknown. Every day. Even if we like it or not. Every day we live, every day people die. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say it like that, but I be want you to know that, baby, life be, life gonna life. At the end of the day, they gonna end. We gonna have some highs and we gonna have some lows. We're gonna have some good days and we're gonna have some bad days. We're gonna have some sunny days. We're gonna have some stormy days. I want to be able to, still. And you gonna have some days where you ain't gonna know what the hell you're going. Like I told you, you ain't gonna know if you coming or going. But friend, all I gotta do is tell you to keep going, keep pushing, man. Because everybody else, if nobody else don't believe in you, you need to believe in you, friend. If don't nobody else tell you congratulations, you need to be able to tell yourself congratulations. And congratulations, friend, from the bottom of my heart. Y'all, I'm tired of trauma taking control of my life. And I see it in a lot of my black community. And happy Black History Month for y'all. I heard Donald Trump trying to take it, y'all. They done put a demon in the chair. And I ain't trying to argue with nobody. But I had got some insight, you know what I'm saying? But they done put a demon in the chair, friend. Oh, he gave us stimulus shit. He do this for us. And he turn right around and take it all back. They're just like if you meet a man or you meet a woman and they come out one way, right? They be all charming. Oh, they be loving you down, baby. Taking you on expensive dinners. Might be rubbing your feet. Might be telling you everything you want to hear. Y'all spend a lot of quality time together. It's fun. And then boom, out of nowhere, she switch up. That's how I look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a charmer. He come in to kill, steal, and destroy. But that's another story for another day. You know what I'm saying? So, and they don't be want us to know nothing. A lot of us walking around like ticking bombs already. They try to take people food stamps. Now I ain't gonna lie, like I don't get food stamps or nothing, but and they don't make it nothing right. I know people out here that, and I'm not trying to justify for them, but I'm just saying when them men take them food stamps, they gonna make it more harder for the people that's in quotation middle class or the people that work hard for their money and shit like that. It gonna be people out here really trying to kill, steal, and destroy and robbing and shit. They already breaking in cars and stealing now. I feel like they doing a lot of stuff to try to make the gun violence and violence more potent and more loud and outrageous. You get what I'm saying? Like, these folks be having hidden motives, man. And that's one thing I'm getting tired of is all the lies. You can't even connect with people for real, friend. Because everybody live like all these lies. You get what I'm saying? It's just so much going on, friend. That it just don't, I be just like, huh? You know what I'm saying, friend? It's okay to be built different. Okay? It's okay to want different things in life. It's okay not to be superficial, friend. It's okay to look corny as hell and quirky as hell to the next person. Because that's how you know you're living in your truth. Friend, don't be the prisoner in your own life. Okay? Enjoy your life. Have you some fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't let trauma ruin your whole entire life. Heal that shit, friend. Face that shit. Feel that shit. Because I don't want pain to be my last story. Trauma to be my, oh, well, I didn't get a chance to live my life because I'm still holding on to trauma. The reason why I be unstable and I be looking like, in quotation, or I be looking like I'm all over the place is because I really face my demons for real. I really face the ugly parts of my emotions. I really go through the dark night of the soul. I really do take accountability in the wrongdoings in my life and my part. Because not only are others are responsible for my heart, for my trauma or whatever, I'm part of it too. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even just about pointing fingers. It's about when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you deserve a second chance. I deserve a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance. If they finally accepting it and taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a change. And I'm really trying to make that change in one's life, my life. Now I could do a little more better, of course. But I'm healing. I'm also, a little wounded. But I'm trying. And that's all that matters, friend. As long as you trying today, that's all that matters. Okay? Sometimes I suffer from bitterness a little bit. Because who wouldn't be bitter, friend? Life will make you that way. Especially when you done went through a lot of trials and tribulations. You see what I'm saying? So, mud don't want to be a pretty vase, but it's sharp like a cactus. Or every time a bull pick it up, it's cutting other people. You know what I'm saying? Hold yourself accountable. Give other people their parts back. Hold them accountable as well. Because it's not fair to you, friend. It's not fair to you, okay? So, friend, I just want to put that out there real quick. And I'm going to talk to you later, okay? I hope you have a beautiful day at work or wherever you're going. And I'm going to talk to you later. Love you, bye.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not